So this is the next thing that I can't seem to get this thing to do properly. Okay, so let's see if we can find. Um, a lot of times Linux doesn't show up. We have Mint, we have Mate, Linux Cinnamon, Linux Mint 2 Cinnamon. We got a couple of. This is kind of laggy right now. I don't know why, but with Open Media Vault, I had tried that. True, NAS, Ubuntu Mate, Ubuntu Studio, Ventoy, Xubuntu. I don't really want to deal with Ubuntu anymore. It's cool. I love how the apps get put in here, but this thing is really struggling right now. It's being funky. I don't know if why are we not able to connect? It says we're connected right up here. Okay, so basically I'm gonna close out all this crap. So there we go. Okay, let's try to look up the Linux distro watch. Here we go. Okay. So let's go just select the distro. So we have I wish we could just actually just search by like based on. Come on. Freaking bullshit. Pop up ads from blockers. Isn't that great? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with MX Linux because um, MX Linux is a desktop-oriented Linux based on Debian's stable branch, a cooperative venture between Anti-X and former MPIS in the Linux communities. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, I did have this on a stick somewhere. How to choose? 3 different desktop options are available. XFC, our flagship, KDE, and Fluxbox. Wow, so I haven't tried these other ones. I don't know which one I have. I think I have XFCE. Okay, so let's click on that and just see what it does. Okay, so it's going to start automatically downloading. All right, let's go back. All right. Let's try this one too. So this should be kind of interesting. What do I have MX Linux? I have it on a laptop. I have it on a desktop, I think. I can't remember. Okay, what did we got downloaded? Okay. Alright, let's go into. So we got Fluxbox. Okay. Which I don't know what that one would be. Okay. Can't be found. Alright. Final Fluxbox, so it couldn't be found. Isn't that it right there? Okay. I don't know which one it would be. See, I get confused when you have these files like this. Fluxbox x64.iso zsync, iso.sig, iso sha256, iso md5, iso 386. I would say it's probably going to be this one. That's just me guessing, though. I don't know if it's actually downloading. Let's see. Okay, it is. Okay. So now that one there, why it doesn't normally do it. The MD5 is what? The checksum? You would check it against that. So we can see here, this is 1.8 gigabyte. This is 1.8. That's gotta be it. Here is everything, 3.6. What to download? Okay. So I think we did that correctly. This is just such a, challenge for basic people like me. A lot of guys really that watch the channel and they're into ham radio, but they are like way out of my league when it comes to computers. So, anyway, I want to see if. Okay. Now, are they telling me to use Rufus? Because I don't think Rufus works. Okay, I don't think Rufus works. Dolphin Oracle's installer video. So, how to verify the ISO, how to make it. USB creators that read and write only images, OpenSUSE image writer or Mint USB image writer may also be used to create a live USB, but it will lack the advanced live features available to MX. If you want to create a USB on a Windows based, we suggest use Rufus, which supports our bootloader. And that is a problem. It seriously is a problem with a lot of these. A live MX system can clone itself even if you only have one USB stick. If the graphical USB creators fail, use one of the command line options as something or other. Anyway, so a good possibility is I will not be able to get this to work. Where are we at on the downloads? Everything is downloaded. Let's close this out. Okay, we should be able to come into here, and now we do have Balena Etcher that's possible to run in here. Okay, I wish it would show it by the newest first. MX 2.3, 0 bytes, empty document, 0 bytes. They all appear to be empty. Is that normal? Let's go here to cancel. We'll come back in here again. We'll open the folder. Okay, and see if it changes. These all have a size next to them. Okay, now we're looking at Fluxbox, and it says, okay. We could not find the key to verify the ISO image. Okay, now I don't know. Quick and simple way to create a bootable USB drive. Continue. I would say probably this is not going to work, but we'll see what it does. The last block was not fully written. Aborting. Okay, so that won't work for that. We need to now try to run a Balena. If it'll run. Doesn't want to run. So we have a couple of things in here that might work. I have ISO image writer is what I just tried to do. Multi-writer might work. Okay. Nope. Okay, so multi-writer is probably not going to work. Let's see. This is just going in a damn circle. Startup disk creator. So this is the one that doesn't usually work for me either. Only certain ones show up. It's got something to do with I don't know what. Okay. Um, we'll click other and we'll come into here to our downloads. And we can see oh, it did put it in there that time. Okay. Let's see if it works. Yes. Okay. Alright, cool. So, whether or not it works or not, I have had success using it on certain ones, but there's a lot of flavors of Linux, they don't, when you click on them, it just doesn't go. It doesn't do anything. It never shows up. So, we'll be back when this is done. Alright, so it is done. Now I just need to figure out which computer do I want to put it on. Alright, we're going to try it on the Gigabyte computer. The Aorus or whatever. Let me see if I can... it's not responding to the mouse right now. So we just have to wait for it to do its thing. I've tried this on a bunch of the smaller computers. This is Fluxbox, so I don't know what the difference is going to be on this one. Let me see. Just hit enter. Okay. So language, English. Yeah. English. You don't want Australian. Okay. We definitely don't want that. Where do we change this damn time zone thing? There we go. Sorry, I'm probably blocking the whole thing here. Enter. Okay. We can see what it does. Definitely haven't tried this one. So it looks like I've tried XFCE or whatever. So we got a couple of other ones to try. It's cool that it worked. So our slashing, it was really actually pretty quick. So this should be basically the live disk. And just running it on that computer right there. So I don't know if I see a major difference with this one. It looks kind of the same. Comes up a little different on this one from the one I was using. The one I was using would always put everything on the other side. What's this? We do that for that. Interesting. And the other one, when you would select these, it would like automatically. So when you hit system, and then it's going to show you whatever. So you got all apps. Let's see. So we can kind of just scroll through. Interesting. Oh, it's almost like it should be dragged out further. Because you see how it shows all the tiles? Let's just go ahead and do this. I don't really have anything on this computer. It's just got a copy of Windows. And I've got a few of these solid state drives that I've just like tried different ones. This one is a Patriot 210 and it's 512 gigabyte SSD. And I'm trying to remember if I just bought that or what I did. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I bought it on Amazon for like $27. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I had like about 5 or 6 of them. So it's end up being quite a bit when you add up 5 or 6 of them. Let's just say you have 5 of these drives for $30, $150. I don't know that I've even spent that much on computers that were complete altogether at the thrift. This computer that I'm using right now is $34.49, and I think the guy yanked the card out of it and priced it for an additional $34 or $29. Pretty sure that they did that on this one. So rather than just go, that's too much, I just bought the card. I didn't need the card. However, this computer doesn't have the option to run without a card, so it doesn't have embedded graphics on the X299 or whatever they call it. Next. Okay, let's just regular install. Definitely don't want to encrypt. Okay. Yeah, we'll just call the computer MX. Works for me, dude. Well, actually, what I like to do is I like to name them. So this is a MX X299. MX dash X299, and then I will be able to remember that a lot easier. Okay. So it starts to do this in the background, but you can keep going through the rest of this stuff. Okay. It is not the time that they say it is. I don't know why that clock is wrong. Look, it even says it correctly down here. Okay. Default user account, root user account. Okay. So I believe if this one does how I think it does, it'll allow you in the computer. You won't need a password to get in the computer, but you will need a password to do anything, like download anything or, you know, make changes. Hopefully, because that's what I want. And the thing is, like, what if something happened to me and, you know, whatever, she needed to get into the computer or whatever, you know, heaven forbid, but, you know, it is something that we all should probably think about, especially the older hams. I mean, when her dad passed away, there was a bunch of laptops and stuff, and we couldn't get into them or anything like that, you know, and there was probably, like, family pictures on there. There might have been other stuff that maybe we didn't want to see, but, you know, point is, if there's stuff that you don't want people to see in case you ever died, just don't have stuff like that on your computer. You know? Anyway. Reboot. Now, it'll probably tell me to remove the installation media. It should anyway, but maybe not. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it out of there because yeah, I just want to see if it'll boot like it's supposed to. Not found. That's always a good thing, right? Now this should boot really fast on this computer, I'm gonna guess. It pulls the desktop up, but then it kind of wants to sit there for a second. So I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe after a few boots it won't do that no more. Okay. Okay, so we have the... I'm going to leave that on. Go ahead and close that. Resolution looks pretty good. Let's see. We have that one there. Kind of a little different than the other one. Let's go ahead and click this and see what it does. Okay, so these, I don't know why they're not like over here. And just put it right there maybe. Okay, so let's try like and this is what I want, the flat packs. So you need the flat packs if you want to do OBS Studio. Let's go ahead and go OBS. And that is, of course, if you want to do OBS Studio with the ATEM, or ATEM, whatever it is, vertical component. Oh, I didn't realize you guys were not able to see the rest of this. There we go. So, this is something I did on another computer, and this seems to be 10 times faster. So this is basically my favorite new Linux. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ubuntu is great. It's been around for a long time, but there's things that it lacks, and me trying to figure out how to install these flat pack stuff on Ubuntu, like I have to go and read and watch videos, you know. This is just right here. It's already there. And I like the layout. It's clean. I like how it's got a clock. It tells me my hard drive percentage, my memory percentage, and my CPU. And it's not like anything fancy. It's just all right there. You know, you get another clock down in the corner with a power button. And this desktop actually looks better than the other one, where it has kind of a weird power button up in the left-hand upper corner. So this actually, to me, I like this. Which has definitely taken some time here. I thought it was going really fast, but it seems to be. I'm also on a much slower connection here because I've got a repurposed router that's acting as a wireless access point. So that's what powers the internet to this computer. An old Nighthawk router. I don't remember which model, but I should actually scour the thrift stores for a couple of these extra routers, because you end up with a high power router that you can configure and get like, I think like 4 Ethernet, 1 gigabit or whatever outputs. Of course, I don't have to worry about it because I'm not dealing with that good of a connection to start with. So this is obviously taking a bit. Okay, so that's done. I click OK. All right, now I found that this one here is. Now you see, notice it allowed me to do that, but now it wants a password, so it's sort of strange. And I don't really know why it wants a password now. Maybe it's actually, it didn't actually do anything. Because it's starting to download packages. Okay, so we'll also want to get chirp, and then CHIRP. It's right there. Okay. Click install. Okay. Now the other thing is I need that vertical plugin for OBS. And I don't need it, but it would be nice to just learn how to do it on this computer. I did it on my other computer, which was the streaming one. Didn't seem too hard, but right now, at the moment, I can't really remember how to do it. Okay. And I think it was also from Flatpak or FlatHub or whatever they call it. So we search, and I think it's AITUM vertical, and we'll probably come up with nothing because I think actually what I did was I ran a script. Ooh, what kind of web browser do we got here? I actually don't see. Here's a browser. Was it Chromium, maybe? No, it's not. It's just a weird icon for Firefox that isn't Firefox. So let's try this. Okay, ADM vertical plugin for OBS. Okay. And then we're going to go to the site here and we'll see it's going to say something probably about Linux. Oh, maybe not. Let's go to the download page, and it apparently detects. I don't want a cookie. Alright, so where is it downloading? No. Okay. Oh, so it says the vertical plugin is available either for install manually or via a Flatpak file. Download Flatpak to install. Run the following command in your terminal. And that's exactly what I did the last time. Copy. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can find. Tools. Where's the damn terminal? So they make it a little bit of a pain in the butt. This is ridiculous. I just want the damn terminal. I mean, seriously, why is it got to be this hard to find the terminal? There it is right there. I type in terminal, it pops up. Starting live terminal kernel updater. The system is not the system is not a live USB and no USB drivers were detected. What the fucking hell? I don't give a shit about that. Fuck. Ridiculous. Hold on. Alright, well, this thing is really ridiculous. It's a XFC terminal, but let's see. Yes. So I couldn't find the terminal. It took me forever to find it. And let's see. We'll come in here. I'll show you where I found it. So it's XFC terminal emulator. It's like, oh, why? This is ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to try OBS. Okay. I don't know if it'll automatically do the deal. I wonder what this Twitch thing is. Okay. So we have the vertical right here, so it did everything. We have it all there. We come in here and we would go display capture. No. There's a display capture. Click OK. So we got desktop audio, mic audio, and a display capture, but it's not. Doesn't look like it's actually. Sources. We need do we need anything else? Audio, output, capture. Okay. So we should actually be seeing a picture of our thing here, but we're not. I'm trying to remember what the hell do I have to do. Vertical scene. Okay. Let's try this again. Properties. Okay, I can see it right here. Well, why is it not? Putting it over here. Let's go ahead and close this thing. We'll restart it and see if it. Yep, look, see, now it's there. Okay. So this is further than I've been able to get in quite some time. All right, let's go here and now we do chirp. Where is it? Okay. Alright, I am going to try this cable one more time. I mean, the cable, it doesn't work on Windows, but it used to. And so I'm wondering, like, maybe Linux won't block the drivers. Okay. Get the radio hooked up, get the cable hooked up. Let's see if we can get it to pick it up. So I believe that probably none of these are the correct ones. Let's try opening chirp again. We've plugged in our cable, and maybe it'll give us a different option. See, we got USB 0, which tells me that's probably what it is. I'm going to try Radodity because I think that's what I programmed this one with. And it's a UV5RX3. Click OK. Click OK. And I got this message on another computer, so I don't know if it's just related to the cable or what, but not working. So now here's another problem that you'll run into. So here's a Radtel. Okay. They only have one radio. T18, whatever that is. So, the latest version of Chirp is not available for Linux. I don't know how you would get it. So again, we're kind of stuck. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That is the other version of MX Linux, and I'll try the other one at another time. We'll put it on a different computer.